close my eyes, I am practically there, with my dad on the couch and my mom in her old rocking chair. I used to climb on her lap and she'd rock me to sleep, read me stories and carry me back up the stairs. And I wonder when I learned to read on my own, grew heavy to hold, too big for her chair. Gave me brown hair, gave me brown eyes, you gave me the patience I need to be kind, said not to cry, promised to try, I'm waving goodbye. I call my mom once a week and my dad twice a year, but I love them the same, I've no favorite at all. My dad can fix anything, but I don't have that gene. It just seems like that apple had too far to fall. But I wonder if I'll take the best of his traits, his humor and faith, in the ones that he loves. You gave me brown hair, gave me brown eyes, gave me the patience I need to be kind, said not to cry, promised to try, I'm waving goodbye. Columbus, Ohio, and Reno, Nevada, Chicago, and LA, and now in Seattle. I've left behind all of the baggage I had. I still bring you both with me wherever I travel. You could have fixed every little mistake, the bumps in the road, the cuts and the scrapes. Could have fought all my battles and made me feel safe. Could have told me I'm perfect, unable to change. But the best thing a parent can do for their child is strengthen their heart, make them able to wave and goodbye. You gave me brown hair, gave me brown eyes, gave me the patience I need to be kind. I said not to cry, you promised to try, I'm waving goodbye.
Hello, what's up, gamers? It's such an awful catchphrase. Out of context, it's the most aggressive way to start any of these, and they're so chill, they're so relaxed, and it's such a, I don't know. At any rate, if anyone saw my tweet introducing this, I said that it's getting pretty cursed pretty quickly. I am trying to figure out what it's going to look like when Julia makes the noise, which is going to be, or the sound, which is going to be titular to the animation. But it's looking a little bit cursed, but I'm fine with that. And we're going to have to be, because it's too late. Because I don't go back once I've animated something. Once it's on paper, it's there forever. Hey, Blue. Right, so let's see how it's looking at the minute. That's gone wrong somewhere, but that's fine. It is going to be a slightly more relaxed or low energy stream than normal, because I got about 4 hours sleep last night. And if I get any less than 7, I am dead for the day. So it's going to be fairly chill. And I have made a mistake there, but that's fine. Well, how's everyone doing anyway? Good. Okay, we're all in the same boat then. That's That's a relief. I really enjoy, if anyone's watching this who doesn't normally come to the streams, it started with everyone saying, "What the fuck is up, gamers? Are you ready to die?" And then immediately everyone just backing down, just going, I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. Yeah, especially for folks over in America and California. Yeah, it's, as far as I understand, America, it's like 7:30, is it, or something very early. So yeah, I'm quite happy to provide a chill, low energy, uh, low energy stream today.
And oh,
Where has it gone wrong? There. So yeah, to anyone that hasn't seen me start working on this animation yet, it is of Julia essentially making a noise, and that is more or less the premise. I promise it's funny. It is that awful kind of I think H Bomber guy called it goopy goblin brain, where it really just makes me laugh just for the sound of it. There's no logic to it. That's fine. But yeah, this is the image that I had of what Julia's face kind of did when she made that noise. So it's what I've drawn, and I can't remember his name, but it is turning out very much like that one horror manga illustrator, and I think that's fine. We'll soon find out if it's not, but that's okay. If nothing else, I think it's funny, and that's all that matters. Cool. Let's see how that actually looks in sequence. We're not very far into the animation, so we can all watch it from the start. Let me just check the chat first. Yeah, everyone's struggling, which I'm glad to I'm glad to see we can all relate. Yeah, it is just her face. Again, same as the audio, there's no real logic to it. It's just kind of what I saw and thought it was funny. So this is what it looks like.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Karina.
And
I think I need to kind of either elongate it or kind of shake it more, because at the minute there's not too much impact, which I wanted.
and
Quite like it. So yeah, like I said, we're going cursed. I think Rhett and Link it's probably the one like kind of show that's in this corner of the internet that I've never really gone near. Not for any reason, but there's this pocket of the internet that's very kind of nice, chill comedy in my mind. So like Mabim Bam, Drawfee, Game Grumps to an extent, and yeah, Good Mythical Morning, I think it's called, is one that's always recommended, and I've still never really given it a go yet. Where are they actually from? Like, is it Good Mythical Morning that like made them famous, or are they from something originally? Are they one of these hundreds of different shows that started off on College Humor or BuzzFeed? of the mouth and actually morph it. What I'm hoping I can do is get the computer to essentially do the work for me on this one if I just get it into the right place. I'm not confident it will, but we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. So are they YouTubers born and bred type thing? It's one of these where I always just presumed that everyone just kind of started off kind of, just as YouTubers, the kind of like old school, like Smosh kind of style of channel. I presume Drawfee started off just as, what it is now, and then found out that they were part of College Humor. It's one of these where at the minute it just feels like everything's circling back to to College Humor and BuzzFeed from the people I kind of follow at the minute. Let's see if it wants to do it for me. Oh yeah, it did actually. I wasn't expecting that. Whoop, whoop. Cool. That is going to make my life a lot easier. Or it certainly means I can do a bit more movement. Alien. I can't imagine anyone from this pocket of the internet having some kind of traditional media, like, I don't know, a TV show not last very long. Certainly not one of the two people that I mainly follow. yeah, book tour and podcasters seem like the it's the I can't think of the word, the formula at the minute. Oh well, like, okay. That's the thing, like, for me, OG, like really, like, kind of original YouTubers, just, I can never tell anymore, because I basically think of Jenna Marbles, and that's pretty much it. I think of people like Charlie is so cool, like, I really have no idea which one of these, or who of these are kind of known, and who are just kind of British ones. I'll get around to doing a podcast, I'm sure. Yes, yeah, I know about the Green Brothers as well. Actually, I hadn't heard of them until probably only like 3 or 4 years ago, which is obviously a lot later than when they were probably not biggest, but certainly when they were massive. Obviously, I knew about Fault in the Stars, but never got around to reading it. The main reason I knew them is because one of my friends was absolutely convinced that I was a secret third Green brother. I haven't got a webcam, but I'm not gonna do a face reveal, but I am gonna show you the me that I've drawn for something else. This isn't going to prove anything, to be honest. I'm not sure why I need to do this, but this is the general me in my style that isn't just a little avatar. And yeah, I will say there are lots of photos of Hank Green that look very, very similar to me as a as a college student. Oh god, there isn't actually a third Green brother, is there? I keep making jokes about a fourth McElroy, and I'm really worried if there is a third Green brother. Oh, thank God. I think the chat for me is probably a bit behind, but yeah, no, I'm glad for non-existent Dave's sake. I was just about to say about the Jonas brother because that's the one that my partner always brings up. Is it Kevin or is he is he a famous one? I know, I know Joe Jonas and Nick Jonas. No, Kevin Jonas is a famous one, isn't he? There is a fourth one though. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure. There is a third Hemsworth. I did know that. These poor people. I wonder if the third Hemsworth looks exactly like Liam and Chris as well, because I still can't tell the difference between them. I thought you were going to say Kevin's the least famous, including the infamous one. I've got to say, I missed the Jonas Brother craze, but what I didn't miss was watching Les Mis' 25th anniversary. I was going to say edition, but the 25th anniversary of Les Mis starred Nick Jonas as Marius, and my God, what an awful introduction to Nick Jonas. To be honest, it's the first like musical in general that I just kind of obsessed over. I'd never really been into musicals until I watched that, and immediately like understood that Marius as a character is meant to be, you know, petulant, I guess. But oh God, I hated Nick Jonas in it, and it's just left a sour taste in my mouth this entire time since. And any time my partner tries to convince me that the Jonas Brothers are funny or show me a video of them, I can't not see Marius not looking at Eponine as she's... I'm not going to spoil Les Mis, but there's a certain moment I'd say at very least he should be looking at her, and he doesn't. He just stares into the distance. But yeah, if no one here is into musicals, that's probably lost. That's probably a random tangent. But yeah, that's my main takeaway from the Jonas Brothers. Like, surely at this point the Jonas Brothers have been famous for long enough that they can just bring in Frankie. Like, give him a chance. See if he can do stand-up. Just like, they'll have the concert, but like beforehand, instead of a warm-up act, they'll just have Frankie on a harmonica or something, I don't know. What am I doing? Well, that's good. I'm happy that he's big on TikTok. I want the world for Frankie. I only just learned that he exists, but I want the world. I'm presuming Frankie's a brother as well. Oh, that's not right. Weird. Why is it on that then? Well, it is. Even weirder. Whoop. I'm so confused about why it's done this. As much as I love this software, I wish it wouldn't sometimes. Let's just change that. Well, it's too late now. I've committed to it. Why is it doing this though? Oh, it's really panicking at the minute. Oh, that's not good. It's just decided that some of them aren't going to exist. And I don't know why. But that's okay. This is a seaplane. Cool. That's what I want it to look like. That's the thing. It does feel... I don't know. There's definitely a horror aesthetic to it by accident, but... No, I quite like it with a little smile at the end. Let's make it cutesier. Let's just hope it reads. Oh, I like that. Cool. Well, I'm really glad I have made myself a little animation I'm gonna have to do repeatedly throughout this. Hey, not the son of William, thanks for joining us. It's a weird time to join, I'm not gonna lie. She's okay. She's happy. Right. So. Oops. Thank you. I said that I'm tired of the start of this stream, but I just read Alien's messages. Then who was the son of the was? And I really thought it was like, if oven is hot, why do you put of in the hot and out of the cold? And I'd still... Does Bruno Mars is gay? I've got like a slightly less open... No, let's make one of those. How is a raven like a writing desk? Is this a joke? Is there a punchline? Is there a right answer? That is me showing myself up then. Okay. I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not I'm not in the right headspace to unpack anything. It's wild as well, because even though I got no sleep last night, a project that I'm working on that isn't this, which is why I've jumped back in at more or less the same place I left off on Monday. In the other project, I produced what I would say is an outstanding animation, even by my own standards and even by my own very clearly very humble opinion. But yeah, right now I am running on fumes. I can't even remember idioms. Whoa, did they give me a shout out? Hey! Sick. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then. I'm doing one, fuck it. I'm gonna build an overlay whilst we're on stream, so that we can use the watch party overlay just to just go on an internet browser, so the stream could just be everyone watching me watch a stream on YouTube. Should Marth be going down? Should we be going up? What's a more disgusted look? I think that's a fairly disgusted face. Just wait till you see someone stream that. I think that's... yeah. I like that. Maybe. Right. How do we contort his face? Not his face. His head and his body to look more freaked out. Scared? He kind of goes, ah. Let's hunch him. That is just hunching him forward. That's not right. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Is that too much? Let's see how this looks. That's too much, I think, actually. Because it's more like a shock than a disgust. It's more... I don't know if he should be like kind of contorting actually, or if he should just like do a little jump. It would help if my computer wanted to keep up. I think actually, if I kind of pull his face away slightly, like still look at it, but I think that then looks a bit more like he's flinching, I guess, is what I'm trying to get it to do. Hey, nice. I will watch both of those then, if I've not already. But thanks for letting me know, that's really cool. Yeah, I think that's more what I kind of want it to look like to make it emote. I guess we'll find out. I will animate as much as I can before I make a decision. And if it's naff, it's naff and we won't use it. The chances are it's more or less what we want it to look like, I think. I hope. Maybe actually just that. Whoop. Again, I feel like it might be too much, but let's see what it looks like. Oh no, I think that's quite nice actually, I quite like that. Whoa, whoa! Look at me being mentioned. Hey, don't ask me about collabs. I don't think I'm necessarily in the seat of power with that one. If we all get like picket signs and we protest outside of Drawfee HQ. No, that's weird because we discussed last stream that it's literally just their flat. I don't want to go to their flat and just be like, why? I'm likable. I'm nice. Get them, guys. And I've said this before as well, and I've said it on Twitter because someone suggested it on one of their tweets. If they offered me, if they this for a start, if they made me word, I wouldn't. If they let me on their show, we have to remember I can't actually draw, and I know it's a bit of an ongoing joke that I can't draw, but I can't draw. Like, I drew these characters once 6 months ago, and I've just been using them. What kind of episode would you like to be in? A speed draw, and then that way I can just spend like a week doing whatever the challenge is repeatedly. And then once I like one, I would send them that, and then that way I can focus on wording instead of drawing at the same time, because I can barely word and animate at the same time. If anyone, I mean, I know people were here from the emote stream, but yeah, I do not word and draw very well together. But yeah, I think the fair thing is I'm probably not in a place to be picky. If they if they asked me to be on a show of any sort, I'm sure I would say yes, and do my best not to shame myself. There's a video where a guy put his car outside a stranger was representing Prince. I'm telling you, look out the window and see it. I did make Jacob a condor. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's again one of these, and I'm sure I am being too I don't know about modest, but too self-conscious. I still also don't feel like an animator because I do cut out animation, and that's obviously not to discredit anyone to cut out animator as well. But if they ever do like a what's it called, Gartic animated or Gartic phone, that just seems I've not tried it. Maybe it makes sense as you're doing it, but I don't think my brain works that way. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that at some point. Maybe I'll do like a Gartic stream on here and get everyone to join in, anyone that fancies it. And we can treat it as practice to continue the campaign. Yeah, maybe an animated speed drawing. Maybe. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop underselling myself. But I appreciate all of the kind words, everyone. It's very sweet of you. How's that look? Right. Okay. I need to not whistle on stream as well. I forgot I was streaming for a second there. Oh no. I can't imagine that's the nicest audio. I was talking to the members of Bug Hunter, who the band or the artist that I played music of on these streams. And I was talking to them last night. And they recommended, or Kyle recommended, the start of, I guess it is the latest Mabimbam animation. Latest Mabimbam episode, which is, I think we described it or titled it as the fancy lad from Applebee's, if anyone's listened to the latest episode. And it is probably the next one I'm going to do. If I don't decide that it's too grim, because there's a couple of bits that might be difficult to animate in a nice way, I guess. But it's very funny. I recommend it if anyone's. I will at some point as well, maybe once I get the Twitch affiliate email, I might make I might do a stream of making an overlay. I don't know if I can physically do that. I don't know if I can show like the software that I use to stream, if that makes sense. But that'd be something I'd be interested to show people. Again, just as unorganized and chaotic as the rest of it, but It'd be a fun one to do. Lovely, always nice to see. I've done a drawing for myself in the past. I'm just going to check how long I've been streaming. Oh, 40 minutes, that's longer than I thought it was. In which case, set off the party poppers, because I've just hit the requirements to be a Twitch affiliate, according to the analytics. As far as I understand it, I just needed to stream 15 minutes today to hit all of the things, all of the achievements that they've got for it. So yeah, again, as far as I understand it, it'll be like a couple of weeks or a couple of months before I actually get, I think you'd literally get invited by the sounds of it. Like you'd get like an email just from them without prompting them or submitting anything. So that's something cool to look forward to. I'm gonna make more emotes. I don't know if I'll do it on stream because it's slow on stream. Like I said, I'm not particularly adept at drawing and talking. But yeah, that's something fun that's happening. Hey, thank you everyone. Are we all excited to always start streams off with the with the game remote? Then thank you all, obviously, for making it happen, for hanging out. It's obviously what's done it. It's very nice of you to all show up, especially when I do it an hour early like last time. I can't remember who did it, but has anyone seen the there's an animation I think someone did where they stitched together all of the all of Karina's drawings. Oh god, is it Karina? Yeah, it was Karina, right? They did the drawings of Sonic being caught reading the newspaper, as it were. That was fantastic. There's so many cool things in the Drawfee community. Like obviously Mabim Bam kind of has these amazing animators, but just in general, like the amount of fan art that comes out of the Drawfee community is kind of insane. Is that Nathan laughing? Is that Jacob actually? Oh, it's Jacob. Ah, shit. I've been animating Jacob as Nathan. I'm still getting a lot of, not a lot of, but I'm still getting comments from the Newsday animated one where I think I animated Karina and Nathan saying back to back when it was Nathan and Julia, I think. So yeah, I am having slight flashbacks, making sure I get this right. Yeah, I think that's the start of Jacob's laugh. Yeah. Okay, right. Then we can change that back to what it was. Oh, thanks, Aileen. I think it's always because my own stuff doesn't tend to show up on my account. Obviously, as I guess YouTube doing its thing. For me, it's mainly Fraser, Connell, Geo the Bo, and Miley Box. Obviously, there's the problem is, Vinita, I don't. I generally don't, but I'm fairly sure because the second half of the laugh sounds like Jacob to me. And then that's definitely Nathan, that second bit, because they're so different. I think it's different. But yeah, I love all of the Mabim Bam animators in general. It's just such a nice community. What was I doing then? Because I changed my mind on something and then I've changed it back. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised when I went on YouTube on my partner's account. I think it was on the TV, and because she'd watched a couple of Mabim Bam animations of mine, just all of her recommendations were Deep Blue Ink animations, and I'm a little bit worried that's how it is for everyone. And I'm worried that if there's anyone that really likes Mabim Bam that isn't a fan of my animations, it is just kind of littered all over their homepage. But obviously still very thankful for it. Thankful for the algorithm doing its thing for the time being. Let's see if I've got a hairline. Nope. For one that covers up his head, but I do not have one, so I'll make one. Super easy. Right, so we'll use that. Oh, thanks, Eliana. I think he's more nervous in my mind. I think if anyone saw their friend do this, probably be a little bit nervous. There's just a bit of a break in the audio, or in him talking, so I think it's quite nice. But then he'll laugh, so it's fine. Cool. So I hope everyone is looking forward to listening to Nathan laughing or not for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I've made the smile a little bit more reassuring, I guess, since you said that, but it's still, yeah, I think it's still nervous laughter, I think. Is that longer? Question is, when Nathan does it, do I do the same type of animation, or do I... The easier thing to do is definitely not. Definitely not do it. I think it's probably funnier as well if it's only Julia that does it like that. Yeah, it's probably why I don't listen or don't watch my animations very, very soon after I after I've published them. Alien. No worries. See ya. It's me. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Thoy. Thanks for hanging out. I think they all descend into madness fairly easily. Yeah. I don't know if his elbows look right. Twee. Thanks, Twee. And see you next time. Sorry for butchering your name. I was watching a Drawfee stream yesterday. I was watching a few. I saw one which had some of the older like avatars, where Karina's is more kind of circular, I guess. It's the easiest way to describe it, where like she's got blank glasses and has like a little sweat mark. Actually, is that the one where she's got like a hidden knife? Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, I think so. But I did realise that there's just one like lineup of their avatars that I very clearly took inspiration from for these characters, because I was watching, like, anytime I'm watching them and I see their new ones, I do think like, is this what they look like? Is it should I have done them like this? And I was worried I should have watched more Drawfee before I kind of barreled into the designs I gave them. But I keep doing that with all of them, more or less. Like the McElroy designs, I keep thinking about changing as well. I don't think I will. I don't think I can at this point, but I'm always tempted. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Whoop. Right, let's see. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I am happy with them. Like I've not got any regret about it, but yeah, I'm just always tempted to change them, but I don't think it's the right thing to do with these, especially the Mabim Bam ones at this point. It's why I want to have a go at something new at some point, just because I haven't kind of thought about kind of designs that much since I did these Drawfee ones, which was August, I guess. It's why I really like doing the commissions that I'm doing at the minute as well, because it's always nice to kind of learn about new characters and then try and figure out what makes them, I guess, identifiable. Definitely perfectly identifiable. Maybe not. actually, Alien, that is a sick idea, to be fair. If I ever do redesign them, that is genuinely a really, really fun idea of doing it. So much so that maybe that would be fun if I just had a kind of rotating design. Does that then outdate them? Does that make them seem old? No, because it doesn't for their Drawfee episodes either. How often do they do it? Is it like a yearly thing? Is it like the Mabim Bam New Year type thing? Does anyone know? And have you thought about Tim and Guy, the macro adjacent, the thing audience cuts overlaps because of Death Tools? But that's the thing. I know Tim and Guy from Till Death Do Us Blah, and more specifically Worthy Kids' animations of them. I don't actually know who they are though. Are they? Let's have a quick Google. Oh, it's a podcast. Cool. I will definitely keep my ear to the ground for when they do a redesign then, because genuinely, if I do fancy it, that is a genius idea. They watch the same bad movie every week for a year. Really? Worst idea of all time. They watch me the same film every week. What? Does it work? Is it funny? I get that it's called the worst idea of all time, but that doesn't seem... Okay. They watched Grown Ups 2 once a week for 52. That's just... that's just so much time of your life to dedicate to it. That's insane. Thank you, Alien. Oh dear. What an awful idea. Right. So, what was I doing? I want to make him go grub. Hope my other half's okay with the fact that when I'm done on this stream, I am just going to be watching the Drawfee streams to figure out when they mention me. It's not quite that much. Oh, what am I doing? Crap. Maybe not enough. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, thanks, Eliana. It's the main thing I'm proud of with my animations is the facial expressions. And it's the funnest bit to do, which is why I can feasibly spend so much of my life doing it. Up. Cool. And we'll add a little bit of bounce, I think. says it. I really like as well if someone doesn't know my animations and someone's just joined the stream and they read Eliana's very, very kind comment. I love these facial expressions. It's just eyes and a mouth, and there's so much to them. And on screen is maybe not the most expressive Julia I've I've ever made, but I do like it a lot. Right. Hey, Hillary, thanks for joining us. Oh, not quite right. No, it's because I haven't actually done the thing yet. Very cool. Whoop. Oh, there's more people watching this than I thought there was. Hey everyone, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you're enjoying this very low energy, very tired stream. Cool. I like that. I am worried that maybe he looks away too quickly when he reacts to it. It's kind of hard to tell because my laptop doesn't really keep up with it very well. Oh, thanks. Gosh heck, Santa. That's alright. No one has to comment if they don't want to. I completely get not wanting to send messages. I watched about 5 minutes. It's the first time I've ever actually caught a Drawfee stream earlier this week, and it was over in the UK. It was midnight on Tuesday, and I wanted to send a message, even though I knew I was only going to be watching it for like a couple of minutes before I just passed out and went back to bed. And I just spent like 3 minutes not even enjoying the stream and just thinking I need to put something, but I don't want to just put nothing, and then just turning it off. So no, I completely get that, and thanks for watching anyway. Look, this can be work. Like. I'm sure you could find some way of justifying this. I don't know what you do, obviously, but I'm sure you could justify this in some way. Oh, thanks, gosh heck, Santa. Gonna hunch him over a little bit more. I think when he laughs. Whoop. Cool, and I think that's probably this scene. So let's see how it looks. Cool, yeah, I like that a lot actually. American weather is terrifying. Just in general, like if we have bad weather in the UK, it usually means that it's rained quite badly. It might have even flooded in places. American weather is batshit, and I don't completely envy you guys whenever I'm on Twitter and just hear that just 1/4 of America is melting down or frozen or something. Alien, that's absolutely fine. You do what you need to do. Hey, Sam, this is cool. All of the lurkers, if you want to say hey, feel free to say hey now. If you want to say something but don't want to think of what to say, just type the number 23. Yes, bad weather in the UK is your bins in the next door's garden. One time actually, at my childhood home, there's like a brook at the very bottom of the garden. Hey, Ron. That's how we catch you all out. We had like a brook at the bottom of our garden when I was a kid, and we had what's up, lurkers? We had a Wendy house, we call them in the UK. I don't know. It's just basically a shed anyway at the bottom of the garden. And in the shed we used to keep our rabbits. And the brook at the bottom of the garden, the brook being like a very small stream, flooded completely, and we realised it was happening as it happened, and we had to take out these rabbits, hide them in the house, and the brook basically lifted the whole shed into the next door neighbour's garden. So yeah, quite bad flooding where I was based as a kid. But yeah, I think that's as bad as weather gets here. Hey MJ, thanks for lurking. Let's see what is next in the animation. So this is it so far. Still early on, so I don't mind everyone seeing all of it.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Karina.
And oh. Yes, Julia, did you have something you'd like to say?
You know,
Okay, cool. Right, I like how that is going. It's not minus 20. That can't be right. No way. What? I'm going straight to Google with this. That's minus 20 Celsius? What? Hey, Michael. You're right. It's not actually minus 20 where you are, is it? Is that allowed? What, bug hunter, Michael, or? Right, where are we? 250. Oh, by the way, in case I didn't do proper introductions last time, or if anyone's new, Michael is the GM of the fantastic Green Mountains Mysteries podcast. That I did a commission for in November, I think, or October, late last year. So yeah, when I talked about earlier in the stream how much I love taking on commissions and drawing new characters, that is one of the examples. I was really happy with how the whole animation turned out, and I love all of the characters that they've got over there, and they were lovely to draw.
Julia, did you have something you'd like to say?
Minus fit. I still don't really understand Fahrenheit, so I've always presumed when I've seen numbers like that that just means like a bit chilly. But minus 20 Celsius. Hold on, let me Google it then. I'm just gonna keep Googling American things. Fahrenheit in Celsius. Minus 45. If it's 6 degrees in the UK, I'm not leaving bed. I don't understand. I guess that kind of explains. I still don't really understand how there's like just pictures of people's gardens buried in snow, like meters of snow, like throwing a dog into a garden that's just snow. Because we just don't get that here. We get snow. But yeah, that's kind of insane. I hope you're well. I hope you're all doing okay where it's cold right now. Thank you, Michael. Nice for you. Oh yeah, it is something like that, isn't it? I don't know what it is in the UK. It's cold. I've not got the heater on for some reason, but it's cold. Let me Google the weather. It's 10 Celsius. It's right. It is 10 Celsius right now, and I'm not happy. I've got 3 layers on, and it's very cold. Are you well? Are you okay? It's so cold. We were told not to go outside if we didn't have to. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah. Oh dear, that's quite cold. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, Julian.
This is a fun new. We should do this. This is a fun new, like, interactive element to the streams. Everyone telling me how cold it is where you are. Everyone tell me what your temperature is. Then we'll figure out. We'll do it as like a quiz. That's going the wrong way. But I should do an overlay where it's the avatar just presenting the animation as if it was a weather report. That would be quite fun. I need to stop coming up with ideas for stuff to do when I'm busy. Cool. I'm probably gonna set up the composition for the next shot. Sort of Jacob and Karina, and then probably wind down after that. But this is very cool. It's very sweet of everyone to join. I should say as well, actually, whilst there's a handful of people on YouTube, unfortunately, because of money, honestly, and how Twitch runs its affiliate program, I'm going to start doing live streams just on Twitch, and then still uploading the VODs on YouTube, I think the next day by the sounds of it, or 24 hours after. So in the future, it'll still be like this, kind of on both, I think next week by the sounds of it at least. But when I get the Twitch affiliate thing, it will be all on Twitch. So if you want to catch it live, hang out on Twitch. If you don't have Twitch or don't want to use Twitch, I will probably still do live shows or live streams on here every now and then. If I can. I might not be able to. I've still not looked it up. It might be a thing where as soon as you're an affiliate, you're just not... No, it can't be. You're not allowed. Or maybe you're not allowed to monetize it. I don't know. I think you get the idea of what I'm saying. Yeah, it might be one where I just do YouTube by itself, I think. Makes sense. Oh dear. It's cold everywhere. I was going to say, can it start being January, but it's not even January. Oh dear. -13 cannot be the warmest it's been in a while. Are you watching this from the Arctic? Are you... I am never going to remember the maths of that though. And I genuinely used to write maths exams, and I'm very confident that I used that equation in one of my exams once that I wrote. I didn't remember it then. I'm not going to remember it now. Thank you, Michael, but I refuse to learn. Interesting. I just saw someone talking about why they're going to just YouTube streaming. Oh, okay. Again, it's one of these where I've not got enough information at the minute by the sounds of it. The streams were never going to be like money spinners. That's not why I'm doing these. It's more, I think I said last time, just remembering how to communicate and because they're fun. But at the minute, for this software to put them on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, it's about 14 quid a month. And one of the things I was looking forward to with these streams was the idea of having Twitch emotes, and yeah, I don't know, I just want to kind of lean into that side of things, I guess. I think you can just simulcast. I'll look into it. If I can, then I will, for sure. But I'll have to finally Google it. I think the whole thing with Twitch when they simulcast if you want to be partner. Oh, is it a partner? If it's partner, then I'm fine. But if it's affiliate, that's. I don't think I'll ever get partner, which I'm fine with. I'm not worried about like growing this kind of live aspect of it. Like, this is more than I was expecting, kind of in terms of people watching it. It's very, very cool of everyone to watch this, but I was fully expecting to have like 3 or 4 people watching consistently. But no, this is beyond what I was expecting. So yeah, I'm sure I'm never going to get to 75 average viewers I think you need for a partner. So if that's the case, then I've been warning people over nothing, and I promise I will genuinely look it up at some point. And that would make more sense, really. It feels like a weird thing to kind of have people kind of held by. I'm just gonna Google it, you know what? I'm gonna go AFK for a second. I'll turn up the music and everyone speak amongst yourselves. Say the number 23 and tell us about your weather. See you in a sec.
Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. Woo! I need some tips to cope, some data or some anecdotes, cause right now nothing's working for my blues. Sometimes I deal by playing music, and sometimes I relax by reading books. Sometimes I go downtown, climb a tree, and don't come down and throw a bunch of pine cones at people. A crowd is formed around my tree, just out of reach, and the police have blocked the street on every side. But no one can climb it, and I think it's cause they know I have a pine cone here for everyone who tries. I yell, I'm gonna live to be 100. I'm gonna see them cure disease. Then I'm gonna watch them go to war over the royalty. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree. If you need me, I'll be in the tree. There's several cameras pointed up into my tree. It seems the world's concerned with what I might do next. Throwing pine cones at photographers from up here in this conifer, like Tarzan getting scouted by the Mets. Yeah, I'm gonna live to be 1,000. Got robot arms and run on robot feet. Got robot legs and robot head. My robot ass don't know it yet, but I'd be better off back in the tree. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree, cause no one's asking what would drive me up this pine. Is it protest? Am I being paid to preach or advertise? No. This non-deciduous decision was all mine. You can show a horse the ropes, but no, you cannot make him climb. And this tree's a makeshift metaphor, and I prefer to think I'm just a stressed out Christmas ornament who needs some space to breathe. And if the camera crews and crowded streets and
Cool. I am back, and I've got bad news. It is affiliates, so essentially, I will soon probably stop doing simulcasts or casting both at the same time. Thank you everyone for engaging with the 23 the 23 tradition, which I don't know if anyone was here for the live publish or the premiere, sorry, of the last animation. Oh my god, was the last animation that went up the Edge of Tomorrow one? I felt like ages ago. Oh, well, there is a new one going up tomorrow. But yeah, there was a very cool moment, I thought, when I don't think there's any reason to it, but I just asked everyone to type 23 at the same time once 23 came up on their screen, because there's obviously that 2-minute countdown. And it was really cool because I was expecting, like, you know, maybe 10 people to put 23, and then it basically crashed the chat. Which is a very fun moment, and I will definitely make 23 the new go-to meme number, I guess. And thank you, Michael, for I think logging in with 2 different Twitch accounts to watch this. Oh no, one's YouTube and one's Twitch. So, thank you, Michael. Everyone get your 23s in the chat now, baby. If you're a Patreon supporter, have you seen it? Yes. Yeah, the Patreon supporters have seen the... Thank you, Michael. Have seen the new animation that's going up tomorrow. And I am really happy with it. I think it's sick. I mean, a lot of people here will have seen the making of it, but the horse quiz animation, I think, turned out very nice. Very, very cool indeed. Thanks, Alien. I'd still, unfortunately though, I still don't know what episode it came from. I'm hoping no one's going to be mad if I just say that it's from the best of episode, because I searched for it. I kind of quick scrolled through it, skipping 2 minutes at a time trying to find it, and unless it's just not in the kind of 10 episode gap that they say it is, I just don't. I can't find it. It's probably my fault, but I can't find it at all. So, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure. Is there a pun in Alien? Have I missed a pun? Has there been a pun this whole time and no one told me? Yeah, that's alright. That's fine then, yeah. I think the first, probably like the first time I did one of these streams, Alien was in there straight away, and I said thanks, Alien, and immediately took it back because I presumed that I butchered their name, and then they said no, it is just Alien with more vowels. Hey. Oh, sick. Thank you, Roy Rose. Sick. I am gonna watch the hell out of that. I really like that. I think that's a great reason to call your character Alien. I think that's too closed. I want it to be horrified, but not disgusted. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's more or less what I want it to look like. I think. How were they looking before that far? I think Jacob's probably looking the wrong way then. A little bit, but that's fine. I can fix that. Cool. Cool. I think then maybe the camera angle's not great. I'll zoom in a bit. Kind of center them and work those thirds, baby. But other than that, I think that is pretty much, yeah. I think that's pretty much how it's going to be composed for the next shot. So we'll put those frames in. I'm not going to do any of the animation for that for the rest of this, I don't think. But that is, yeah.
Yes, Julia, did you have something you'd like to say?
I think to be fair, I can probably do Karina whilst I'm, probably do her animation whilst I'm here. Oh, actually, should we be squinting? Is that funnier? Whoop. That is now going too far to the right for some reason. Oh no. Shouldn't do that. Hold on, let's fix that then. Cool.
Yes, Julia, did you have something?
Don't like the open mouth actually. I think I'm going to just close it. Still kind of lower the middle to make it obvious that it's disgusted. Just a little bit, not too much. Cool, yeah, that's...
Yes, Julia, did you have?
Yeah, that's more what I wanted. Cool, right, and I'll do the rest of that later. I'll just catch up on the chat. Spelling bee shiny questions. I've still not actually watched any of them actually. I'm still working my way through Game Changer and Dimension 20 in general. Sorry, I've just got to Guy Fieri in the chat. I need to play D&D again at some point. I played it like a bit as a teenager, but like I was way too like, not like shy about it, but definitely trying to be cool instead of just embracing it and just like playing it like coy and being like, oh yeah, my character's name is Alpha or whatever. That'd be cool at some point. Yeah, the vibrating eyes, Michael, that is... I genuinely don't know where I picked it up from. The reason I do it is basically because in my mind it looks like they're concentrating, or it just kind of shows movement, I guess, or shows the kind of stare that I kind of want. I probably overuse it, but I'm not going to stop because I don't know how to. I've got a vague feeling that I might have taken it from Brandon Turner, who does Game Grumps and only plays animations. I think he might have done it, and that's where I've got it from. Maybe, but other than that, I don't know. But yeah, I think that is probably going to be the stream then. Brandon Turner is amazing. But yeah, it was very cool of everyone to hang out, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, in the premiere of the horse quiz animation. For anyone that's not supporting me on Patreon and didn't see it early last week, it would be very cool for you all who obviously have seen me make a lot of it, watch the finished masterpiece. There is a very key moment in it that I don't think I streamed, that I think is very important and I think is crucial reading. So I look forward to seeing everyone there, and look forward to everyone saying 23. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you soon. Oh, and thank you also to Bug for letting me use his music. It came to mind especially because it's currently playing Be Glad I Love You, Go to Bed, which was the first animation I did for them. So everyone check out Bug Hunter as well. Okay, bye for real.